Hey guys, I'm back. I said I was going to do another video discussing the hair I have in my head now. Right now I have in two different brands. I have in the Vanity box and I also have in Big O bundles. Well, you see right now it's about a little over the shoulders. I let the Dominicans layer her. It has its life a little bit. I have went to Dominicans last week, got a wash and set, and they brought my hair back to life, but they did not fix all my problems. When I initially bought this hair, like I said, I bought it from Vanity Box. I had no issues with it. This is when Vanity Box was relatively new, a new company, so my bundles were always full. They had tons of body. First I started with two bundles, and I was fine with that. And then I started adding here and adding here. Me, I'm the type of person, I love my hair to be voluminous because my natural hair texture is fine. I like have to make up for that with my weave, as a Negro, would if they do have thin or fine hair. So also, sorry if you hear the, like the noise in the back. That's the next room, whatever they're watching Bad Girls Club. It's Tuesday. So, in the summertime, I purchased these hair. I heard from my little sister because she purchased the hair first. It's called Big O Bundles. Well. Big O Bundles is from Brooklyn. I don't want to slander his hair. I'm not going on a rant. This is from my experience. Some people's experience might be different from mine. But like I said, I've been wearing virgin hair. This is not anything new to me. I wore true Indian hair. I wore, well, first, like in my hair life, I had wore my first like attempt to try to get like human hair was from Lugos in Brooklyn. And then I heard about true Indian virgin hair, well, true Indian hair in Brooklyn, also very good hair. It is type pricey, so I'm not gonna lie, if you're a female on a budget and you're not really trying to spend all of your money, that hair place might not be the place for you. But they do have great quality hair. I did have the hair for a very long time. And then I went to the Vanity box. The Vanity box, like I said, I'm discussing it now. It colors very well, and the hair that is flowy that I can just put my hands through actually is the Vanity box, because I do have colored hair in my head, and that's the Vanity box hair, because I remember me coloring that hair. That hair was, well, for me, like I said, I didn't have no issues. I used the Jane Carter products from when I was actually using true Indian hair first. They tell you to use Jane Carter. Jane Carter is very good with that hair, and I just kept using it throughout all of my virgin hair. And I also used Pantene also, so it did bring my hair to life. I did get washed and set with this hair, well, the Vanity box hair. I did a lot of stuff with the Vanity box hair. I didn't go swimming with it, of course not. I'm not that silly. I mean, some hair you could, but just from my personal preference, I don't want to do that. So like I said, it worked fine for me, but I did hear that their bundles are getting thinner, but that has nothing to do with my pose. The issue I have is with this Big O hair. In the summertime, guys, you could check my Instagram. I'm still working and learning to work the videos on hair, so I could post probably like a video montage of my hair in the summer. I bought 224s and 222s from Big O, and I bought it the last day of school. The hair lifespan is very short. I would say about August, the hair started losing its wave pattern. The ends were very dry, and because me personally, I love full hair, like I said, that's when I started mixing my hair, put the Vanity box in with my 4 bundles and the closure so it could be big and have the volume. It was nice for July. I loved my hair. August, it was okay. Now we had September. That's when the hair well, August and September is when the hair really started acting up. I will go and have to get wash and set to just to be able to run my hands through the hair. The hair, it did matte a lot. Um, it has very bad matting in the back, and that contributed to me wanting to cut the hair, because I don't like for the hair to like matte and be like a afro in the back. So I cut it, and whatever. I had like a Beyonce moment, like a me, myself, and I moment. I took a scissor to it and cut it. Because of the matting and the shedding, I would flat iron my hair, and I have like, it looked like a freaking another bundle on the floor from all the shedding that I experienced. Like I said, the hair, it did very much work well in the beginning, but the hair did not hold curl. I will never forget my sister's wedding. I once curled my hair. It was very hot that day, but like I said, I did wear virgin hair before, so I'm not gonna add that to a factor of the hair dropping. But the curls dropped, and I curled it again, and it dropped again. I curled it twice that day, and it kept dropping. Then I stopped adding heat. I just wore it in its natural state. Like I said, July, the hair was fine. When it got to August, in its natural state, the hair was knotty, it was matted, and it was shedding, and it was tangling. This is from my experience. I cannot say all of his hair is bad, because I didn't wear all of his hair, of course. This is from my personal experience. And I will say that I am an experienced weave connoisseur. Like I said, I wore hair from everywhere. I wore the affordable hair, I wore expensive hair, and I wore the cheaper hair. And I will just say, when you buy weave, you get what you pay for. So if your weave is acting up, I mean, it's according to your price that you paid. That was my personal experience with that. And I'm not going to discredit his hair. Some people that I know that had great success stories, but me personally, my weave just didn't do anything for me, and I had to cut the hair. The hair was swelling on its own, and we're in September, and there was no humidity, and I'm in Brooklyn. And I had went to the Dominicans, and I let her layer her, because when I cut it, I did a terrible job. I'm not gonna lie, I just cut it straight across. It was just very blunt. So I told her, cut it, give me some body, and that's what she did. And this is when I had an off-center part. Now I have a deep side part. So now it gives it like a different effect and stuff. Like, I like the shape of it. I could definitely, play with the hair more. I'm not really with the side bangs or anything, but I just been feeling this hair. And since it's been cut, it's been kind of reasonable. That's strange that you have to reason with your weave, but it's been reasonable. I've been able to manage with it, but I would definitely say I did not have any problems with the Vanity Box hair when I was purchasing from them. And the big old bundles, this is my personal experience. Like I said, I'm not going to discredit his hair or what he's doing with his hair, because I have not purchased his hair more than once, and this is just from my personal experience. You see my hands not going straight through, and this is the big old hair on the bottom and Vanity Box on the top. And I bought this hair from Vanity Box last year September, and it's still holding strong. It's still very, very soft. I colored it. Right now it's the color, I let the color just fade. I stopped coloring the hair out of my own preference, not that I had to, but I just stopped buying box dyes and stuff. And the hair is still very well. And what do you know, if I want to color my hair instead of coloring the new hair that I just bought, I'll probably just color the Vanity Box hair and add that in, just to get that volume and not to waste my money. That's just my personal thing. And I'm going to definitely do more videos. You guys can submit things for me to talk about. I'm not just all about hair. I'm into fashion. Right now I have on my pajama shirt. I wear my Forever 21 Bon George shirt. Too bad I'm in my bed right now. I just had to speak about hair. You know, why not? This is something that, you know, females, we look for that experience. When you get a weave, I feel like anytime you buy a weave, you want the experience of getting your money's worth. You want that experience, like it's like a dream. When you see it here in the picture, it's all dreamy. It's like it has to be obtained, you know. And when you have purchased very poor hair, it's like you've been taken. And I never want to feel like that. And I'm not gonna say I did feel like that, because you get what you pay for, and I wasn't, you know, fully prepared for those kind of consequences, but I am very aware of that, you know. So I would just like for you ladies to understand that if you buy any virgin hair, that you should not have to do anything out of the ordinary with your hair. I understand you like to do your deep conditions, as well I do like to do that too. um I like to, you know, condition. Moroccan argan oil, I heard, is very good product. So is Jane Carter. Panty Pro V is good for the hair. Fructis is good for the hair. But I heard a lot of, or I seen a lot of things that the ladies are doing with their hair. I feel like if your hair is not good in its natural state, it's not good at all. Plain as simple. But that's my personal opinion. And like I said, I'm not going to say I'm like this weave guru, but I did use all kinds of hair, from the higher quality hair to the affordable hair to the cheaper hair. So I think I do have some kind of knowledge on this. I mean, I don't want to drag on with this, so I'm going to end this video, and hopefully you guys will subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram, check out my hair, and you know, we could definitely chop it up. And I do follow back, and I will subscribe back to your channels. And hopefully you guys will see my new closure, well, my new installation I will be doing this week. Of course, I'm going to do a video, and I will speak with you ladies later. Enjoy your night. Bye.